Hello everyone, we are Capricorn of WinZero Company, your digital partner for entire project journey. Our product suites and professional service enable customers to achieve their own technological and sustainability goals. Okay, so welcome to Capricorn Tech Tuesday. For today's video, we will be covering project data management in cloud. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the very importance data has in AEC industry. So data provides real-time insights to help AEC firms and owners as well as operators to reduce waste and increase sustainability. The data platforms we have in today's world, they enable construction professionals to make better data-driven decisions at much faster pace than what was previously been possible. Okay, so if we just go and see the scenario, data in construction, what importance it holds. Here you can see that AEC industry, these are the various stakeholders which work in AEC industries, and they have always been creating data in silos. Okay, so different stakeholders working on a project from different locations, creating their own project contributions. And we need to bring together all this data. So this data need to be shared among the team members. Okay, so alone BIM, working on BIM tools like Revit or Navisworks cannot suffice the role which we need data to perform in our project. That is the ultimate outcome which we need from data. Okay, so we need a common data environment where we can bring the data from all the stakeholders. Okay, they can interact over that data on that very platform. Okay, so if we just see what common data environment is. Okay, so data in AEC industries is managed through cleaning, structuring, and analyzing it. This will helps us in improving the safety, quality, and productivity, which we acquire from the project. So this data value, we know that the data loses its value and accuracy over time. So for instance, let's take that there is a photo which has been taken from a job site on Monday. So that will no longer be accurate on Tuesday, right? So we need a common data environment to suffice that problem. So this common data environment will provide us a platform where data is updated in real time. This data will be accessible to the whole team. Whole team can collaborate and coordinate better on that data. So it will also bring in the data democracy, where all the stakeholders will be in sync of the data, and also it will provide them the confidence about the data. This will be the single source of truth. There will be no clashes, and all the stakeholders will be confident of the data which they are working on. And ultimately this will lead to reduce of any quality or safety clashes which can occur in project, and maybe reworks or cost impacts, right? Okay, so we need a common data environment where project managers can make immediate, well-informed decisions to properly equip the project to move forward. So here we introduce Autodesk Construction Cloud. So it's a unified platform for AEC project delivery. So it offers you with various products which you can use in different phases of construction, from design to planning to operation phase. Okay, and the data management tool of it, which we need the most, is the Autodesk Docs. So Autodesk Docs provide you with the document controlling, document versioning, and document approval. Okay, so Pallavi, let's just take them to the platform so they can more clearly picturize this tool docs.
Yeah, thanks, Rithi. So just I'll share my screen and we'll explain how Autodesk Docs can help in achieving a common data environment. Just allow me to share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so I hope my screen is visible. So on this, now this is Autodesk Docs. Over here, if you see on the left hand side, this is Autodesk Docs. This is the Autodesk Construction Cloud platform in itself to start with. So when we talk about Autodesk Construction Cloud as a platform, it is a common data environment platform, a browser-based solution where you have multiple tools within that particular product. So let's say we'll not go into deep about it. Let's say the design phase, then the pre-construction phase and construction phase, and even the cost management when we require. And to connect all of that, we have a lot of administrative activities and dashboard related activities. But all these activities can only be achieved through the base foundation, which is your data, that is your document management. And over here, if we see, this is the interface of Autodesk Docs. Over here, you can see the features on the left hand side. You can see the features of Docs like this. And on the right hand side, you can see a folder structure and the project name. So if you see, so for example, when you're creating your data, you will have to maintain all the stakeholders with all the permission levels, with all the data control. There might be some Autodesk files, Revit files, maybe PDF files, contracts, your MOMs, all those things. And all those will need to be catered within the solution itself. So you would require an extensive sort of folder structure for that. Let's say I'll just go to one of them and I'll show you how we are working with that. I'll just close this one. Yeah. So over here, let's say there are different phases in which we're working. So the architecture team, when they work, so they have multiple file formats. If I just click over here, so you can see these are PDF files, Revit files, AutoCAD files, even your Excel files and PPT files. You can have as many options as you want, and you can even sort them in different ways. Why I say data management, or why Autodesk Construction Cloud calls that data management, because you know what data is managed in terms of folders, number one. If I just show you, and I click on these permission settings, so it shows you that we can manage data in terms of accessibility as well. We have accessibility control, since everybody might have this question like who all will have access to what all sort of files. So we have that accessibility control. Plus, it allows us to have a control on the versions also, on the versions, on the revisions, the number of revisions each team would do on a file. You do not need to have those different server systems with all those copied files. You can have a single file, and over here you can view those files. So even if I click on one of the Revit files, you don't even need a desktop based Revit product for you to view that, because it is construction solution friendly. And this is on the same OEM, so it becomes more interoperable. So or even your or any Revit data, AutoCAD file data, your PDF data will come with a lot of information based model in the platform itself, with all the comparisons as well. So you can go back and check with versions whichever been uploaded. These can be even 100 also, right? And if you go further, you know that who has uploaded the file, what is the size of the file, who's the latest updated file. So these are all the works of project coordinators or BIM managers who works on the site on daily basis, on the project on daily basis, right? This is level one sorting of data. You can always sort your data and manage it as well, since it is management. So you can create digital workflows, digital approval workflows for different geographic locations. And all those workflows, if I just show you one and open it. So this is an approval workflow. You've just attached one file and created an approval workflow, let's say for the internal architecture team to approve by the senior architect or the principal architect. And it goes through those processes connected to your email IDs from your in any individual geographic location without any barriers, and you can get your files approved. And once they are approved, so these are all status based. So you can see any status based file which is there, will say that the review is closed and the file is being copied. So you can see one file is approved, one is rejected, all sorts of things. And even the copied approved files are copied to a secured folder. And all your information, that is your data management in terms of logbooks, or to check, or even to understand whether the response is being done within time or not, or the accountability, if I say in general, will be managed from here. You can even extract reports in the later phases when we come in the coming tech series of ours, right? Very important thing while working with different stakeholders at Cyclas transmittals, we share a lot of manuals or those hard copies, signed transmittals, and so you can do it through these e-transmittals over here with multiple files, and these becomes again your data logs. You don't have to email or WhatsApp the same file. You're curating a single space for multiple siloed informations. Let's say when Riddhi just talked about how different stakeholders have silos, even if they have BIM, they have WhatsApp, they have email, they have overlapping data, which you can eliminate from here. Similarly, we will talk about issues again in our upcoming series, and what are issues and how are we working on it. For now, any specific issue which we want to share it with our team members or notify them, rather than sending pictures differently, forms differently, AutoCAD files differently, Revit files, site images, we can on a single platform generate those issues and assign it to one person. Let's say you can see the data, assign them to a due date, the file, and then share it. And this is again trackable on the single screen. For each of these, we can generate reports, we can have member logs, we know which member has which sorts of permission, what all are their roles in the project, and how are they attached to the files, everything. So these are all present with us in the docs format in document control in ACC, Autodesk Construction Cloud. So with this, we just wanted to inform, or we just wanted to convey that this is how we're trying to achieve common data environment with BIM in the construction industry. So just for the information, as we have always seen people having a lot of doubts, BIM is a separate process of digitizing your workflow, and bringing all that data together on a common data environment is different. So you need to have that sort of understanding to understand that even if you are on BIM, you are not working on a single platform, you're still working in silos. To break that, we have to work on common data environment, which is Autodesk Construction Cloud. With this, we will like to close the session for today, and we will meet you next Tuesday with another set of sessions on Autodesk Construction Cloud in more details. Thank you.